Harry, hurry, save us. Mickey's sided with Jafar and trapped us in an hourglass to remake Aladdin. Time's running out. Don't worry. Shh. Oh, thank you. Finally, we have the lamp, Mickey. Exactly! Now let's remake Aladdin into live action for some extra bucks! Ha ha ha! Wait, Mickey, you don't know what you're doing. Sorry, Harry Thomas, you're too late this time! Genie, we are your masters now! Now remake Aladdin! Master, there are a few provisos. Rule number 1, I can't remake perfect movies, so don't ask. Hey, that Mickey, first you said with the original Aladdin you couldn't possibly make it live action, and now you're making it live action. Kind of contradicts what you said previously. Excuse me, Guy Ritchie? Are you looking at me? Did you rub my lamp? Did you remake Aladdin? Did you recast Robin Williams? And all of a sudden you want our cash? I don't think so. Not right now. You're getting an extreme rant, so sit down. Who's the true Aladdin villain, Jafar or Guy Ritchie? Aladdin, the 2019 live-action remake of the 1992 Disney animated classic Aladdin, directed by Guy Ritchie, and is the 11th Disney live-action remake overall. So, this remake tells the story. There's no need to give you a plot synopsis because everybody has been told the story of Aladdin by now. This remake, except for some minor changes, is a copy and paste as fuck remake of the original. I did review the original Aladdin on my channel back in 2017, and that one is still one of the top 10 greatest Disney masterpieces of all time, and not one that needed to be remade by any means. The marketing and trailers and TV spots and posters for this shitty remake were so fucking abysmal, and they looked like a shitty fan fiction instead of a proper remake of Aladdin. That's I don't blame the entire internet community just wanting to punch Mickey Mouse. We need to talk, pal. But yeah, the trailers for this movie were some of the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. And this remake itself, after seeing it, met my expectations. It's a atrocious piece of fucking shit. This entire garbage remake was wiping its fucking ass with the original Aladdin, and that offends the fuck out of me, that kind of remake. This shitty remake has done nothing to deserve any fucking positives, so negatives. It is stuffed with the expression negative. So let's get to them. Firstly, Will Smith's Genie. I knew right off the bat Will Smith's Genie would be a fucking disgrace, and the worst way that Disney could ever honor the brilliance, the perfection that was Robin Williams' Genie. Will Smith is 200% inferior to Robin Williams as the Genie, because Will Smith, he doesn't have, you know, the voice acting talent of Robin Williams. You know, Robin Williams could do infinite impressions, and with hand-drawn animation, the genie in the original could morph into all these different forms, and that's what makes him one of the most beloved animated characters in history. Whereas Will Smith's genie, he barely does a single impression. His genie's boring as fuck. And also, he can't decide whether he wants to be the Robin Williams blue genie or the Broadway genie. That confused the shit out of me. And as for the other leads, Aladdin in this movie, his actor is creepy. And Jasmine, while Jasmine may be the most tolerable part of the cast, as she is gorgeous, especially. And as for Jasmine, she may be the most tolerable part of the cast, as she is stunning, especially in her dresses, but even she is bland. Jasmine in the original Aladdin was one of Disney's most badass and strongest female characters, who didn't take shit from any men. Here, this Jasmine, she just lets men do whatever the fuck they want. And the Jasmine and Aladdin in this remake, they are the opposites of how awesome the original Aladdin and Jasmine were in that movie. The Sultan was so bad, I'm not even going to mention him. The CGI Abu and Raj has no character. They looked like rejected CGI models from Jon Favreau's Jungle Book remake. And as for Jafar, oh my fucking god. If there's something this remake did even worse than fucking up the genie, just wait until you see what it did to Jafar. No, holy shit, this Jafar is hot garbage. He looks far too this actor they casted is far too young for the role. He's not intimidating whatso-fucking-ever. Congrats, Disney. You have transformed Jafar, one of your greatest villains, period, into a fucking practical joke. And Iago, this CGI Iago does, rehash what you say occasionally, but he doesn't nearly have the iconic lines of dialogue that the original Iago did. If the original Iago saw the shitty remake, his reaction would be, in a nutshell, I can't take it anymore. If I get choked out on one more of these lazy rehashing remakes, bam, wag. Yep, that's what I felt like doing. I was attempting to lower my temper in my showing of this remake, and the remake is half an hour longer than the animated movie. Similar to the Beauty and the Beast remake, they've overstretched the fuck out of the runtime to 2 hours. I don't get it. Mickey Mouse, what is with you overstretching the runtime of these live-action remakes? There was no need for these stories to be 2-hour epics. I'm like, the original animated movies work perfectly with an hour and 30-minute runtime at longest. The filler was excruciatingly tedious to sit through, and there is a subplot where the genie has a romance with Jasmine's handmaiden. What the fuck? You don't add in another romance into Aladdin? What the No, that takes away developing time for Aladdin and Jasmine's romance, which should be the true love story of the movie. And will and yeah, why would the genie fall for Jasmine's handmaiden? That doesn't that's no purpose to the genie's story. He wanted to be free and not to bang a Jasmine's handmaiden. And did anybody notice that the palace in Agrabah looks exactly like the city of Dale in The Hobbit? The Cave of Wonders looks like shit, and you could tell that it's all a green screen work, whereas in the original Aladdin, the Cave of Wonders was totally wondrous. And also, how come Jafar doesn't dress as the old man in this remake? Why would he reveal his true identity to Aladdin to get the lamp in the first place? And also, the Cave of Wonders, the mouth doesn't move in this remake. It's just a solid rock. How underwhelming. Even the production design and the visuals look like a fucking Disney Channel movie. Yeah, and you know how magical and magnificent the animation was in the original Aladdin. The opening song Arabian Nights, it just it shows Jafar's servant Gazine getting devoured by the Cave of Wonders just instantly, and it just cuts immediately to Aladdin meeting Jasmine in the marketplace. Are you fucking kidding me, Disney? You don't just skip past the important character developments in the opening. No, and the shitty covers of the classic Aladdin songs in this truly awful remake were so bad my ears needed fucking medical attention. Will Smith can't sing unlike Robin Williams, so Friend Like Me is butchered here, and especially Prince Ali, that is even worse. And A Whole New World, that's a cover, that's A Whole New World, one of the best Disney love songs ever written. The final battle, unlike the original Aladdin, there is absolutely no stakes to it, because this shitty version of Jafar is so weak. We don't feel like he's a threat in any way. Finally, the genie you're free scene. In the original Aladdin, that was my favourite moment, where I was crying like such a baby. But because I hate this genie so much and what he's doing to the very legacy of Robin Williams, I don't give a fuck that he has his freedom. Please, just rewatch the original Aladdin on your home and sit comfortably on your couches. It is not too far behind the Dumbo remake. It is totally the second worst piece of shit I have seen in 2019. And you know the direct-to-DVD sequel to the original Aladdin, The Return of Jafar? That may be one of the worst Disney sequels, but even that is a better movie than this shitty remake. I give the shitty Aladdin remake 2019 0 stars out of 5. Fuck this bullshit remake. At least we just have one more of these shitty live action remakes to go, and saves the worst until last, the remake of my favourite, The Lion King. Well, I love you guys, thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this extreme rant, and what do you think of the Aladdin remake? I'm sure everybody will favour the original Aladdin. Please comment and let me know, please like this video and subscribe, please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram, and I'll see you all next time when I review Godzilla 2014 before Godzilla King of Monsters. And remember, movies are us. Bye guys.